let's take a look at 2 new He-Man and the Masters of the Universe CGI cartoon toys coming up after this. Alright, I got 2 of them. Nobody in Canada has mentioned that they found these yet, but I found this at Walmart. Walmart has a great price on these, $13. This one was sent to me from Europe before they started showing up. They do have these at Toys R Us in Canada, but they're like $30. Just under $30, but with tax, and they're probably $30. And it's a lot of money, but luckily this one was sent to me, so I'm very grateful and thankful for that. And this one, nice, expensive, less inexpensive price on that. You can also get, I don't know if somebody found it and they don't want the character, but maybe they do. Maybe they don't like the girl character and they only like the boy character, and that happens a lot, but that's Manny Faces. And I really want him too. I don't know if maybe she just came. The only other 2 on the shelf were He-Man and a Skeletor. Maybe they were from the same case. I don't know. I just was really excited to get here. There's a lot of translucent stuff going on there. I love that. And there's some translucent stuff going on there. Big packaging. Funny, the packaging doesn't look like it goes together, really. But once the figures come out, they do look like they belong together. I want to be careful opening this because I do love to save the packaging because I think it's really well done and I like the new design and I like the cartoons, and I'm hoping that we get all of these characters in their original designs. These are their powered up forms, their original forms is what I mean. Their signature looks, even though maybe their powered up forms could be considered their signature looks too. There is a Prince Adam coming, so that's the first one that we're getting signature-like. So it is a possibility that it's going to happen. There's also an 8-inch, 10-inch line. That's pretty cool. But I haven't been buying those yet. I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to be economical with my money recently. I'm trying to just get things and just own things that I love very, very much. Alright, I love these. I call them collector cards. They come in the package. It shows you their action feature. And then we get a He-Man and the Masters of the Universe new logo card. That looks so good. Should be great for a thumbnail. It's the label. Alright, and then we have her. Oh wait, let me get everybody out of the package first. This year is He-Man's 40th anniversary, and we just got so many new announcements. You know what we didn't get announcements for, though? We didn't get any announcements for this line. I don't know if that means that it's over. It's kind of scary, because I think that these are so cool and so amazing. Here's what the back of the package looks like. We did get an announcement of a castle. That looks really great. It's got quite a price on it. There's this powered up Beastman head. Here's the stuff in the back. Oh yeah, so that He-Man is available in Canada right now, but $30. I'm gonna wait. There's no rush. The States gets these way before Canada has. It's not like anybody's waiting to see my videos. It's just for me. I actually have a whole huge box of Masters of the Universe stuff that I want to open, and I will do that. I think I'll do a 40th anniversary collection video and show you all of my new stuff that I haven't opened yet. It shows this blast attack on this wrist. I'm not finding its good little nesting spot, but usually I end up doing it. I don't want to break it or anything. I love translucent plastic, so it's great to see all of these translucent plastic elements. Oh, it's the wrong arm. That would be why. I'm sure maybe both arms do it. Yeah, well, I found a place right away to snap that on, but maybe there's another way. It seems like it's at the wrong angle. Guess that must be it. It's kind of a outline of a fire fist, a translucent fire fist. Cool. then he has a whip. Take a look at that. Bones. I love it. I love that it's not painted too. Not a popular opinion, but that's what I like in a toy. Kind of hard to get into his hand. You gotta maneuver it to get it onto his hand. And wow! Oh, I love it. It's big. He's got a tiny little head, which isn't uncommon in this. And then he's got these skulls hanging from him. And we get a little more articulation with this one. We have the hip joint, but we also have a rotating foot. So he's deluxe in many ways. And the arm is a ball joint, and that's not always the case too. Sometimes they just go around, but this one goes out a little bit. Doesn't go out too far because he's got the shoulder pads stopping it, and the shoulder pad details, those are so great. He's got this mane down the back of his neck and a belt, and each of the different parts of his body are molded in a different color plastic, and that is what I love in a toy. It's the baby toy that I like. Masters of the Universe, the original Masters of the Universe, was a baby toy, despite what many of the grown men think. It was made like this, so the pops of color were the different pieces of plastic. It had clothes and stuff. It was kind of like a action figure doll hybrid, because it did have outfits and accessories that you could put on the figure, and that's where the different colors came from. So minimal paint. They did do a little bit of paint. There's no bad paint jobs. The face is pretty much the only paint applications, and it is impeccable. And even the tiny little heads. I usually don't like when there's like these tiny little parts on them, but I am loving this line. I guess his neck makes up for it and everything. Let's take a look at Ram Mam. I call her Ram Man's daughter. In one of the books that I got, there's actually a picture of Ram Man, or no, there's a picture of her father, and maybe that's supposed to be Ram Man. This does seem kind of like the future because it is more spacey. It's more technological. It's technological? Is that a word? I don't know where this clips. There's a obvious clip in there. Did I throw out her packaging? It says that it goes on her head, clips around, kind of like an alien. Like alien? Like Sigourney Weaver alien? I don't know how it works, though. Figure it out. And then I guess it's showing that, does she have, oh yeah, they all have this feature with their power punch, but it's also actually she doesn't twist very well. They're kind of like bobble waists, like bobble heads. She's an example of the arms not going out, they just turn around, and the legs are on probably ball joints. And they just have this much range of motion. They do go all the way around, though. And then the knees, she's kind of like Road Ripper. She kind of reminds me of Ram Man meets Road Ripper. The figure that I want the most from Origins, I should not be talking about this in this video, why not, is Blast Attack. I never had him. I think he's cool. Road Ripper I thought was awesome, too. And not because of his gimmick or anything. I just really liked his look. I'm hoping to get Blast Attack really soon. He's my most wanted after King Randor. And King Randor was announced. We're getting him. I can't figure... Oh, maybe you just stuff her head in here. I don't know what it's supposed to clip on. But when you put her head in, it actually separates the plastic. Like it's not really a rubbery plastic, but that is what you're supposed to do. And you know what? I think it's just supposed to be loose, because I think you're supposed to take advantage of your firing feature, which is blast with your head. But, well, you can chuck it. I'm not sure if the spring-loaded does it, but yeah, I guess that's how it happens. It seems like that's a clip, but I don't think it's a clip. I think it's just some kind of nesting station. Yeah, it does nest into it like that. Yeah, that's how it goes. It's cool though. It's like its hair, blast feature, any translucent plastic I'm a fan of. The head is on a ball joint, by the way. The only way to get her to throw it is that way. And it does show it kind of being swung. So I assume that is what it's supposed to do. Or maybe they're just showing that she goes like this and goes like this. Maybe it's not supposed to fly off. It doesn't snap into place, but I have found it. I guess I was trying to be a little more gentle, but you do just push it in there, and it does nest in there nicely. Gloves, tattoos, and her wrist twist. She doesn't come with anything that she can hold, but definitely can hold other people's things. Like that. Oh yeah, look. They've got the same mystic power in them. Havoc power. Look at those. They're kind of like satyr legs. Extension powered up. We've got some engine boost there. Yeah, she flies kind of like that. Cool. She's a cool figure. The face paint is okay, even though sometimes when they do those lines all around the eyes, they don't necessarily turn out right. She's got more power in the back of her helmet. I would love to see her. I don't remember these colors. These colors look odd to me from the cartoon. Maybe they took liberties. Translucent helmet, though, is really cool. I do want to see these made in different colors. Stay tuned to the end. I'll compare these a little bit to my other collection, which I have right here. This is all the figures I have so far. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Let's see here. Yeah, everybody's got a little bit of translucent on them, even down to... What's this guy's name? Trapjaw. That's what she looks like compared to Trapjaw. She doesn't have a set-up enemy, which is interesting because maybe she's... I don't know what they're doing with her storyline. They're making her evil. The story, oh, that's what I should talk about. The show is really confusing. Made for kids, but I can barely follow it. I think they're trying to fit too much in. And it's not just me. My favorite He-Man and the Masters of the Universe podcast, the first He-Man and the Masters of the Universe podcast, Mastercast, they were talking about how confusing the story is. It shouldn't be confusing if it's for kids. I don't think kids care, though, or maybe because they're used to things moving so fast that they can follow along better than a grown man can. But the TV and cinema that I'm into is pretty, you know, I like weird stuff that's hard to follow. I like indie films and television. So it's strange that, you know, I don't know what's going on in the show. Yeah, everybody's got a little translucent in them. I'm looking forward to finding this 2-pack that they have. Some Canadians have found them where it's a He-Man and a Skeletor, and there's more translucentness on Skeletor. Skeletor doesn't actually have any translucent. They could have made that. But in the new 2-pack with the robot in the middle, he has a translucent hand, and I think, yes, his ram staff is also translucent. But yeah, she's fitting right in well. I was worried about not liking the girls because I do like hunky, chunky toys, and these toys are okay. I mean, the girls aren't really that chunky. She's a little more chunky. She's got the beefed up stuff, but I still like them. And yeah, she's got this pearly thing going on there. So yeah, they're looking good. The two girls that we have so far away, we have an evil in too. They do balance out. See, that's what they have to do. In the cartoon, they also made Mosquitra, something like that. Oh yeah, she's really long and lanky. Those legs are really long. I should be showing you Ram Mam, kind of funny, definitely acceptable. I think these are great. There's Orko, there's Man-at-Arms, there's another He-Man. I can't get more of these fast enough. This one is the hunkiest, chunkiest one. But yeah, I should show you. See, compared to He-Man, who was the hunkiest, chunkiest one before. I don't know, Trapjaw was actually pretty big too. Yeah, I want more, and I want to see more characters. And I'm excited. I want to get all the variants too, because I love them. I love this line. It's just really cool.